Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
The pass to Collins. Back to Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Pass to McConnell. Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by McConnell.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
In the first quarter. Now Young. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
And here's MP for three. The rebound by Young. The Hawks leading by 5. Harris outside. Pass to Hunter. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now, here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to MP. No good off the back of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reddish out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Young. And it's Lou in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors was tremendous. He dropped in 29 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. Looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And that one, good.
And that's just something that Young excels at. And boy.
We're going for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Lou. Collins comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Tate. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Huerter passes to Hunter. He kicks it to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doumbouya is checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Joe Harris is checked in for Cameron Reddish. Here's MP, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist driving to the basket for Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first walk.
Not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Huerter passes to Collins. Here's Huerter. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out over Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Harris has got 10.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And there's the pass to Doumbouya. Back to MP. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of them.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. MP is out there with Cartwright. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He's as solid as he gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Herter. Collins up top. Back to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Young up top. He's guarded by Cartwright. Shot by Collins, no good. Lakers trail by 11. On the wing, MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Young pass to Collins. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Herter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Lakers on offense. Outside, Davis. MP, that's for two. Okongwu grabs the board.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Outside, Collins. Hunter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's Young on the wing. And the three ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Your Laker girl.
And Atlanta will go.
Coming onto the floor for Hawks.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Young looking around. Harris outside. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the three ball. Reddish has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. To the inside. Here's MP. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 22 points for MP.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
From past the arc. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Lakers trail by 18.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
McGee finds MP. It's tipped. Harris outside. Here's Young. Drops in the layup for two. Young's got 13 points.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And so it's Atlanta controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. John Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Harrison at the small forward position.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively. You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Young dishes to Collins. From deep. Offensive rebound. Good defense by MP. Lakers trail by 18. Number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Feeds to Okongwu. Back to Young. The 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in for Joe Harris. Herter passes to Okongwu. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And again, another basket there from MP. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. Atlanta leading by 14. And here's Young. A 3-ball. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. He can't get that one to fall.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Cartwright. Over Young. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 34 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're up by 12. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
MP outside. Takes the three. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't. Higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Westbrook with the ball.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James dishes to Westbrook. And it's Davis missing. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They led the game at one point by 20.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer
for Trae Young.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Westbrook passes to MP. Down low and stolen by Hunter. Now Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Pédigré, anyway. Elle m'enlace comme Teddy Bear, j'ai 2 mains de joueur d'NBA. Mon destin n'est pas scellé, je profite de ma liberté meilleure qu'hier. Quoi qu'il arrive, je finirai pas dernier. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça, regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. two-step, three-step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait Chrissy, Colors, Scarbeck, Berlin. Hey. Le mouvement du sel sur ton steak, tu sais déjà. Il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait Euphoria, Euphoria, Euphoria. Yeah. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of
a familiar sight, the flow of... And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
B.A. Christian Wood went undrafted in 2015.
Thanks, Allie. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Christian Wood out there with Kenyon Martin. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Then it's MP, and it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. Offensive board. And it's Houston's ball. Back to Wall. Pass to Green. The 3. Houston gets it back. Puts up a 3. Davis with a rebound. To the middle. Here's MP. And he buries his first look.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Wall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now, here is James, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. MP against Green. Wood, right side. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Good on the bucket.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Outside Wall. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. Westbrook with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 so far.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
The Rockets trail. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Deflects the pass. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And Wood showing great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position.
Here's Wall. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to James. over Wood. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wall. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. MP against Green. MP, the pass to Westbrook. James outside to the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist by James. MP's got 6 points. Timeout called. Houston.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell against Washington. Pass to Porter. Back to Washington. Here's Garuba. He had 9 points in his last timeout. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Here's Tice. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
McConnell outside. MP outside. From outside, off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Washington, a good look. And it's good as he...